Well, the media don't seem to have a lot of faith in us for the forthcoming season. Let's see if we can prove them wrong, shall we? OK, there are some tough teams in this league, but we've had a great pre-season. The lads have trained really well. Let's go and see if we can put some points on the board. It's the 5th of August, the season starts today. Let's go and get in the dugout and play Chesterfield. Well, welcome to the first home game of the season. A few new faces, not a huge amount, but a few new faces. Essentially, the starting lineup for today is kind of the same lineup we finished with last season, but we've all seen the problems I've had in the summer transfer market. So this is the team we're going with today. Minter in goal, back four of Evans, Ritson, Forbes, Genesini. Across the middle we've got Biggins, the new lads Smith and 𝐤𝐸𝐻. We just have a quick look at Smith, do a comparison with 𝐿𝐸𝐻, who we had playing all last season. 𝐿𝐸𝐻 is still with us on a kind of a non-contract basis. So you can see that Smith there is slightly better technically, slightly better attacking wise, slightly better vision. It's got quite a bit more speed. The only thing really that 𝐿𝐸𝐻 had in his favour over Smith would be his height aerially. But I don't really want my ball winning midfielder for that. I want him to get his foot in. When he wins the ball, know where to put it. So that's what we're looking for from Scott Smith. So back to the team, we've got Edwards as the attacking playmaker and Hall and Cassidy up front. Let's see how we do. OK, first game in the National. Chesterfield, just had a quick look at the media predictions. Chesterfield are predicted to finish second at the end of the season. So it's quite a tough game this for us, quite a big test. We need to kind of hit the ground running. A win in your first game is kind of quite important. Oh, me, that was a close one from 𝐤𝐸𝐻. Yeah, it's quite important to get a couple of early wins. Just 𝐤𝐸𝐻 again. It's quite important to get a couple of early wins, and that would be very, very nice. We're actually on top at the moment, but Chesterfield have not really got into the game yet. Move forward. Come on, lads! Don't let him get the foot on the ball. Nice play, nice play. That was a shame. It was a nice idea, that switch out to Evans. Lovely idea, but so coming into the game, the media don't really give us much of a chance in this game. Connor Hall with a good chance there. Yeah, the media don't really give us much of a chance in this game. Come on, somebody get to that ball. No. Chesterfield are on a bit of a break. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. That's a penalty. So all that good work we've done in the first 25 minutes could be undone here. Yep. Not sure how you pronounce his name. It's got a T at the beginning, I'm guessing silent. 𝐸𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐻, I think his name is, puts the penalty away. I'm not sure whether that's going to be a feature of the National League this season, that ball over the top that we always seem to struggle to deal with. That's a nice ball. Come on, Biggins. Get the ball in the box, Evans. Ball in the box. Let one fly. Nice goal by 𝐼𝐸𝐻𝐿. Nice goal by 𝐼𝐸𝐻𝐿. Not a header for a change as well. Straight over to the back stick. Nicely placed. 1-1 going into half time. We've given a good account of ourselves, I think. I'm going to give them a little bit of praise there, actually. I think got to manage the expectations of the team this season. When all's said and done, we are expected to fight against relegation. If we put too much pressure on the players, then the morale can very quickly drop. I play with two attacking mids. I've taken my holding midfield player off. I mean, I know it's Chesterfield. I know they're predicted to be second, but we are at home. Oh, 𝐤𝐸𝐻𝐸's injured now. I mean, it would be very, very nice to get 3 points out of this game. Just pushing a little bit for it. Pushing a little bit for the win. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. Get that. – 2-1 down. There's a hoof over the top again. Yeah, we've been found out in the first game with that long ball over the top. Whoa, get in. Went in like a rocket, that one. It's not a lot we could do about that one, other than maybe pick him up before. Yeah, nobody picked him up, did they? Looks like we're going to go down 3-1. Chesterfield have really picked up the game. We were in it at one point, but oh well. I'm going to say unlucky, boys. It's early doors. Slightly disappointing result in the first game of the season, but we move on. Games come thick and fast at this time of the season, so a few days later, here we are at Fylde. So the team for today: Minter in goal, back four of Robinson, Ritson, 𝐤𝐸𝐢 and Beaumont Broadhead. A couple of new lads in in defence there. Across the middle we've got Thompson, Summers, Smith and Asare. In front of them, Edwards and Hall and Cassidy up front. So again, looking at the season's expectations, and I don't know whether I should be surprised or not, but the media are predicting Fylde to finish 5th. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. Yeah, so I suppose, I mean, last season the media predicted, straight into the keeper's hand. The media predicted Fylde to go up as champions. I mean, they put a last minute push together and won in the playoff final. Nice cross. Beaumont Broadhead on the ball. It didn't go anywhere. Thompson sums to Asare. Asare can hit these. He did, but if that's our is that our away support behind that goal? Because if it is, we've brought a few fans with us. And we've given a penalty away. Come on, Minter, do your stuff, lad. 1-0 down. Oh well, still early days, still early days. Quite a changed team this today as well, so these lads have got to get used to playing together. Just fire them up a little bit. Ooh, acrobatic from Hilton. I think that is our away fans there, you know. Mind you, it's a local derby, I suppose, isn't it? So our end is absolutely packed. Ooh, what's going on there in the defence? We brought a lot of fans with us. It's nice to see. And we've not really been in the game at this point. That's a poor ball forward. Far too much weight on that. That's our fans booing. There's quite a bit of rivalry in this game. Our fans are booing when they touch the ball. Come on, somebody get the head on this. Head, head. Had a little look at the transfers that Fylde made in the summer. They didn't really do any better than us. They signed 3 or 4 free transfers. They'd not really brought anybody in of note. Come on, lads, can we get an equaliser here? Would be very nice. Can we step it up a bit as well? Our XG's not good. 0.4, their XG's 2.3. Nice idea again. We're just not picking the wing backs out, are we? That ball over's just not working. 2-0. That kind of came from that misplaced ball to the wing back, didn't it? Nicely finished though. Nicely finished. 2-0 down. We are leaking goals at the moment. Leaking goals. So it's very early doors, but could we say that the lack of summer transfer activity is hampering us now? I think it's going to be 2 games played, 2 defeats. Well, the league table doesn't make great reading, does it? 3rd from bottom. I think we're actually in the place that the media predicted for us when we played 46 games. So, anyway, moving forward, it was always going to be a tough ask this season. Moving forward, going to go and play a few games off camera now, and we'll come back. Not quite sure where we'll come back yet. Gillingham, possibly. I think they're predicted to be finished quite high. So we'll see you shortly. Well, I didn't expect to be coming back quite this early. I'll level with you. Things have not been going great. Let's have a look at 1 or 2 of the recent results. After the Chesterfield and Fylde games, we came up against Solihull Moors. Up to that point, they'd won both their games. They beat us 2-1, went top of the league with 9 points. Aldershot, they were up in the playoff positions. They beat us 3-0. The dressing room atmosphere wasn't great. The player morale was dropping. So I put a few friendlies in there just to try and get our team cohesion up. And it seemed to be working a little bit. We ended up with 3 draws then: Gateshead, Havant and West and Scunthorpe. So things seem to be turning round a little bit on the pitch. Now, we're all familiar with the board shenanigans that went on last season. The whole situation with the lack of interest in coaching courses, giving me coaches and scouts. I asked for professional status for the club, that was turned down. There's been so much stuff been rejected and all this turmoil about the takeover talks. And then I started to get a few emails through. This is the first one. 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬 takeover talks. Okay, again. Newly promoted 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬 have now begun the process of appointing a new chairperson. The front runner appears to be Tom Moore, who could be prepared to pay around $475,000 to gain a controlling stake in the club. Okay, fine. The next email. Moving forward, we think. 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬 takeover could be close. Reports are coming that there could be a breakthrough. The talks between Ken Wright and director Tom Moore, there could be an announcement in the next few days. We're thinking finally we can get some cohesion in the club. Think again. 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬 takeover on the rocks. 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬's takeover are rumoured to be going badly. Ken Wright and director Tom Moore run into difficulties over the valuation of the club. So this is putting me in a really difficult situation. I'm trying to manage a team. We're in a new division. I'm trying to sign players. None of this is helpful. 98% of the clubs in the Vanarama National are professional. So that means that the manager and the training staff can have the players in 7 days a week if they want. I mean, it wouldn't be 7 days, would it? Because they have to play a game or two in a week. But they've got the players for a lot more time. I can only bring my players in 2 or 3 times a week. That creates a huge problem for me. Through the summer, I was trying to sign players. I'm going to a player, really good player, would really benefit the team. He's coming to me and saying, yes, I'd like to sign a contract with you. Hold on a minute, you're only part-time. So that means I'm going to come from professional status to playing with your team, part-time, training part-time. I'm going to have to go and get a part-time job. No thanks, I won't bother. That happened too many times. So I ended up having to sign, I won't say substandard players, but they certainly weren't my first choice. That's why, more or less, we've had to go into the National with the same team that we played with last season. If we just have a look at the team dynamics, the cohesion's good, which is not amazing. Club atmosphere is average, which again is not amazing. Managerial support is very good, so the players are playing for me. And we just have a quick look at the players' morale. Again, is not great. I don't think any of this turmoil is helping team cohesion. Now, I'm sure you picked up last season, there were many times when I was unhappy with the board, but I kept on with my job. We had a really good season. We went up as champions. I'm trying to do the same this season, trying to get team cohesion, trying to get the players playing for me on the pitch. None of this stuff in the background is helping at all. I feel like my hands are tied. And if this is not something that I really want to do, but I have to say, I am going to look for another job with a club that has a much more forward-looking vision. And I am going to resign. So this is with a very heavy heart. It's not something I really want to do, but I can't carry on not getting the backing. Do you wish to resign as manager of 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬 with immediate effect? Yes, I do. So a message from Ken Wright now. Little bit late. We have received and accepted your resignation. We would like to acknowledge your high quality performance level while managing here. The board would like to thank you for your service and wish you all the best in your future endeavours. It's a great shame that the board didn't have the high quality vision that they recognised in my performance while managing the team. The search starts now for a new club. The next episode will be job hunting. We'll see you then. If you've enjoyed that, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time for more from me, the Gobby Gaffer.